My traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, the dawn is breaking on the stage that holds our final destiny. And so, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, the show must go on. And on today's episode, we are just doing a standard read, no downloads, no nothing, just seeing what's out and about. Hopefully nothing too dramatic, hopefully some good things here. Or else I would enjoy it. Be nice. We've got 4 columns today instead of 3, my usual 3. Let's see, communicate clearly. Ask for help from others. Maybe there's something better in a group. Well, I was about to say there's something better in a group and then there's something better. So, there's a better way to go about something that you're trying to do. And likely, if you talk to some people in your community about it, they might help you. If it's a problem-solving thing, they have a better way to solve your problem. Or if you don't know how to solve it, period, someone can help you with that. Or there's just like something better you could be doing. But whatever it is, it's likely something that you're doing that will like. Das is being special. Whatever you're doing, if like it seems like it might be some sort of project. The project seems like something you should definitely stand by. There's just like something that you potentially need help with because the situation will improve. So if you run, aground or snagged up on anything, don't worry about it. It's going to work out. And likely if you would like that process to become clearer for you or even speed up, go ahead and talk to some people who are maybe knowledgeable in what you're trying to do, or even not. You never know. Like if you just bring it up in conversation, like, oh, how are you doing today? It's like, oh, well, I'm working on this, but I ran into this problem. People know people. So even if that person doesn't know how to solve your problem, they might be able to make an introduction, and look at that. Now you know someone new. Potentially a new acquaintance or friend, or at least someone who will help you solve your problem. Family, something going on here. Something going on here. I got family room, adjudication, bad health. There is something that you are negotiating either with your actual family or it's like it would be something in your interpersonal space, but nothing like wide networks of people. We're talking about inner circle type of stuff. There's something being sorted out here, something with bad health. Right now, it just seems like that bad health adjudication is that there is a circumstance that is going poorly that we are looking to sort out. It might have something to do, this might have something to do with, like I'm getting like with that wealthy man occupation, either you or someone who you're related to, it would be like in your immediate family. It's sort of like, this is sort of like mom is working too much and isn't spending time with people, or dad is. And it has left the family in a state of poor health, but there's something linked to that like wealthy man occupation. There could be some like, what it's seeming like at the moment with that wealthy man is that potentially if that person grew up in circumstances of poverty, sometimes what happens to people is that even when they are well out of material poverty, they actually never mentally nor emotionally leave the trauma that they incurred when they were dealing with that poverty. And so even though they have all these nice things and money and there's nothing they need to worry about, they can end up in constant states of anxiety and like get really compulsive about going to work because they feel like no matter what they have, that state of it could all go away in a second is like ingrained to them. We could all be on the street in like a second is like very, very deeply embedded in their psyche and emotional patterns. And so it just ends up like, there ends up being no rest. It's never enough because money cannot solve that. Money can give you access, to certain treatments and whatever that will help you resolve that. But we might have some of that going on here, depending on the situation. Someone might feel that their partner is being neglectful because of whatever's going on, and that the situation in the home needs to change. Or we could face some like real consequences here, potentially. Courtship. Yeah, if this is something like that, you'll really need to go on like a date night or something. You need to kind of make time for each other to sort out the energy of the household. Because no, as a matter of fact, it is not enough. If we're dealing with an absolute binary here of like the man is the provider and all of this stuff, it is not enough for a man. If he expects to have a productive and healthy family to just provide material, he must also create intimacy within the energetic body of the entire family. If that is absent, it tends to create trauma. Because even though the family will materially want for nothing, essentially what you still have there is a version of an absentee father or mother or parent. And that can happen with any gender or sexual expression. It's just that, you know, traditionally that tends to be how it works, but it doesn't have to. Somebody's fighting. Yes, there's something here going on. Dasa. Yeah, you. It's not a thing for you to come over here. I'm just saying, could you please stop? We've got someone here who is fighting very hard and likely working very hard for money. They might feel that they don't have enough money. Because we also have the 7 of coins here along with the Hanged Man. I'm looking towards my investments, I'm looking towards my finances, and I don't know that there is enough for stability here, and so I am under a lot of stress and feeling very imprisoned. Don't know how to proceed forward, though I am trying to find the way. So this seems like someone, who's coming from what seems like a good place. They're trying to be responsible. It's just that I don't know like how neurotic somebody's being about their actual financial state. Because, you know, with love, I've watched a great many people get the brainworms because of this. Okay, so we have Wait Courthouse, 4 of Cups. Wait, there's some sort of procrastination going on here with that 4 of Cups. I think somebody has been maybe approached, or like somebody has tried to enter in a discussion with this person a number of times, and they've kind of put it's like a major conversation with this courthouse, and this person has been like, wait, not yet. It's like up to 3 to 4 times somebody has attempted to have a conversation with this person and they've been put off. I'm gonna wait to make a comment on that. Let me look at this. All right, I think what I just told you about in that first column, that is likely something that happened in the distant past, because what I see here is potentially some disaster has already happened. And I think that these last 2 columns are us in the aftermath and potentially moving towards the future here. I think someone kept putting off another person, some sort of major conversation that they potentially needed to have. They saying, trust me. What I have here is trust, official person. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. But what I have here is the Tower. Now, I don't know if that... It is striking me right now as whoever thought they were that official person, I don't know that they were. And potentially, if they would have listened to whoever was trying to tell them something, they could have averted this disaster. But they didn't. If it is not that, it is that this person is some sort of official person that we can trust in here. And the reason why they are behaving as they are is either to mitigate a very real disaster or to, like, let me say recover from, because we have recovery in that third column. Like, there was some sort of financial thing or something that actually went on that this person had to put a lot of labor into to kind of recover from, to regain stability. But I'm feeling that less, unless that shows up in the clarifiers. I'm feeling more strongly that this is someone who perhaps should have listened. And because they didn't, because they kept persisting, some sort of disaster happened. Because in this version, like, the official person is showing up as a man. It doesn't have to be. But there's also, in this version of the deck, only one person falling from that tower. And it appears to be a male figure. It's actually pretty, like, it's a muscular figure, but there's, like, no hair on it. And there's no, like, I can't see any, like, genitalia. So it's kind of gender neutral because it's also not facing us. But to me, based on traditional, like, how we would expect a man to look, it looks like a male figure. Again, does not have to be. So then in the third column, we have false person, recovery, Ace of Swords. I don't know that there was any sort of external interference here at the moment. I think potentially what this person discovered about themselves I feel my foot is about to be attacked. What this person discovered about themselves was that in the recovery from whatever this disaster was, they discovered with this Ace of Swords that they were in fact not the official person, they were the false person. Misha, come on. Come on. And so, you know how it goes. Kind men find they are really cruel. Brave men find they are really cowards. Confronted with their true selves, most men run screaming. And if you don't know what that's from, it's like a very loose, now Das is back again. Y'all are just like in goblin mode. Y'all are in goblin mode on demon time. That is from the Never Ending Story. It is the third gate that Atreyu faces. To reach the Southern Oracle, he must confront his true self. And Falkor the Luck Dragon mentions that that doesn't seem like such a big deal. And I forget the name of the person. He's like a tinkerer, so he's an inventor, is saying like, oh, that's what everyone thinks. But like really, that final gate is the one that's like the most terrible. And the hardest to face, naturally. Natch. So maybe someone discovered a hard truth about themselves, because what I'm seeing here in our final column is we have forgiveness and thoughts. This is also a masculine. I've been seeing all male figures here, and at the bottom I also have a King of Cups. If this is resonating for you as the player character, if you are a woman resonating with this, and if this is yourself, that is fine. Just saying, I have this male figure, forgiveness, pondering someone or something, perhaps like this person all the way at the beginning that perhaps they should have listened to. Now that they are in this more, like this King of Cups is striking me way more as emotion, like we have that forgiveness card. I realized something. I am much more open than I used to be. I am less rigid, because you see this official person, they're kind of like in that military thing that can imply inflexibility. The King of Cups is very flexible. open-minded, open-hearted. And also that is like the correct king to be underneath the forgiveness card. So either we have someone who would like to be forgiven by another, or admitting that, you know, you were right, I was wrong. Maybe something like that. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some more details here. We will go all traveling back in time. Back to courthouse, wait, 4 of Cups. There was some sort of conversation that someone was avoiding, something that they wanted to push away. Yeah, something that, no, I'm not dealing with that right now. I've got other things, like there are other things, like this 5 of Coins, 5 of Swords. There were just other things that this person, it was just occupying this person's mind. Like I'm saying, that 5 of Coins, this might have been something like financial, or with like a career or something like that. So this was some sort of friendship, partnership, familial relationship. That was the conversation. This also could be someone ignoring their partner. And then here's the presentation of, hey, like we got to talk about this thing, or even, hey, we need to talk about money. There was something foolish going on here, or this was, oh, you know, because we saw that courtship and I was saying, yeah, you need to make a date night. This could have been one partner coming to the other and saying like, hey, we really need to go on a date. Hey, we really need to spend time together. And this person was kind of looking at them like, this is stupid, like we have other concerns right now. And so they put that person off. It seems like there was a lot of happiness here with that Sun card on the 2 of Cups. Yeah. Page of Pentacles underneath that Ace of Pentacles. This was like someone trying to like rekindle something in a relationship or share happiness with their partner or something. And whoever this was like oblivious and also like defensive. We have 2 pages here though. We have 2 pages here. So what I will say is, I don't know, even though we have one partner here who's kind of coming from like the 2 of Cups and the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Those are very positive cards. And then we have this Fool card and the Page of Swords. So we have a partner who's more oblivious and also defensive and also putting off their partner, what their partner is saying they need. We need to do this, right? However, with these 2 pages, I don't know if at the time either of these people was coming from a place of actual like maturity, because like we have 2 pages in conversation here. So I think while, and what this seems like to me, unless I see otherwise in some of these other cards, at the moment on this first column, this just seems like 2 people who maybe weren't mature enough to communicate effectively at the time. And so like it just couldn't work out, obviously. 2 pages. So this seems more like because neither of these people is coming from like an incorrect place, okay? It's not wrong to want to have some sort of financial stability, but it is also not wrong to want a certain sort of like intimacy or quality time with your partner. So possibly these people were just in a place in their lives where they could not negotiate that effectively with each other. So now let us see, official person, trust, and the Tower. Oh, I have a King of Pentacles here who popped out. And a Hermit and the Chariot. Okay, whoever this person was at the time, they were not the King of Pentacles. Right now I'm seeing a King of Cups, but what I'm seeing here is with this King of Pentacles Hermit, this person was on a quest to become the King of Pentacles. A mission, you know, with that Chariot. They were very determined to become the King of Pentacles. And like sometimes when people get very, very obsessed with that, well, they lose important things along the way. And then it's only later on, after, yes, I may have accomplished the mission, I don't know if this person did, that they look back and go, oh, but what have I lost? At what cost, man? At what cost? And then, tragically as well, what they discover sometimes is that they have, in fact, achieved the world, but lost their soul. I don't know if it's that extreme in this case, but you can achieve your financial goals, but then true love or companionship, friendship cannot be bought. And if you squandered that, took it for granted, or in fact sacrificed it for your mission, you know, that sort of thing is not guaranteed anyone. Especially romantic, like functional, healthily attached, romantic partnerships, stuff like that. People tend to really take that stuff for granted, and then it's just like, it's gone. Or they will be lucky enough to discover and foster it again with a willing partner when they've become much more mature and they've learned, you know, the lessons of the past. Because usually, obviously, happiness is never blocked from anyone, but no, it's not. Like, it is not, in fact, guaranteed that that people are just going to have romantic partners and things like that. It's not, like, you can't force that, because anything can happen to a person. You can meet, I've known people who have been with the love of their lives, and unfortunately those people have passed. That happens. So we have, yeah, somebody who just wasn't, they were like strength, like this is like penny pinching energy. That is the energy that was like below, like they wanted, this person just wasn't where they wanted to be financially. And this really stressed, like this person had a lot of money stress with that Hermit card, like this quest, and that like drove them with that Chariot. That was the thing driving them, that freaking, like, I am up all night about the state of my money and what that says about me. Because I'm really feeling like less that this is about stability, and I'm feeling at the moment way more about what my tax bracket says about me as a person, which is also supremely unhealthy. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with pursuing a financial goal, but like to have your identity tied to it tends to be a problem. That tends to lead to like obsession and just being like freaking neurotic and weird about money because it doesn't mean anything. Yes, they lost a partner along the way. This person at the time had an Empress that became the Queen of Swords. So that stress card is also them looking back on themselves and at this disaster, and yes, looking at, because I was so focused on this, I actually lost a very quality person here. Okay. I'm saying this is the Empress, Queen of Swords, but you know, most people who are going to become emperors and empresses at some point in their life, they are already carrying that energy. But like we saw, these people were both pages, which as of now is why I'm saying that I'm not seeing this as any like obviously something like that would be painful to deal with. But so far I'm not seeing any shenanigans. If there were shenanigans, it's going to show up in this false person recovery Ace of Swords. And if I see shenanigans, I will pull details on shenanigans. Oh, wow. Well, oh dear. Oh my God. Maybe it goes like that. hold on. Let me go ahead and pull another row on this before I comment, because that's more than shenanigans. Okay, yeah, all right. Shenanigans, I don't know that we can call it that, truly. Sort of, but we have some significant things here. Now, what I see is that this person's partner, the partner who is trying to tell them something, have a conversation, showed up as the Empress, Queen of Swords. Now I have a Queen of Cups here with the Tower. Now we have two people on this Tower, so this likely signifies the end of the relationship. It might have ended very suddenly or dramatically, whatever. But that person, that Queen of Cups, warned this person. That was what that conversation was. This person saw something that their partner was doing with like this Ace of Wands, Hanged Man. It's like, hey, look, like if you keep doing this, it's going to go this way and it's not going to be good. Or like, hey, we really need to do this in order to fix things, blah, blah, blah. And instead of listening to their partner at the time, they decided to go elsewhere. Devil, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. They left for like, but it's in devil energy. So, and what I have under the deck is the Three of Cups, Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. This person likely went towards another person, or what they did was they went towards other people and eventually found another person. However, I'm not really seeing cheating here. I don't know. I'm just seeing that this person decided to leave for other devil partnerships. So this other partner was not in good energy. I've only seen the other partner as Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Empress, that Page of Pentacles. This person wasn't even a king at the time. He wanted to be a King of Pentacles, was on that quest. Only a page for them, and other not even court cards. It was just minor arcana. And I see this person here: Devil, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. Whoever this person was, regardless of how they were presenting at the time, they were not a match to their partner. These people were not a match. And so it could do nothing but eventually end. And so with this Devil, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, what I see here is death and the Six of Pentacles. So this person put a death to their former relationship to entertain other parties who they felt were bit, because like I said, this other partner was like an empress when this person wasn't even a king. So they might have had some feelings here about like who's above who. That could have added to their insecurity about their finances, because what I see here was with this Six of Coins, and knowing this person is in devil energy, Page of Wands, Three of Cups. I saw Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles under the deck. This person wanted to go towards people that it's usually an unconscious thing when someone is doing this. They wanted to go towards people who they felt like the man for. Like this person in no way could have felt like the man around an empress when they were only a page. And barely a page, because they were a Page of Swords. And it was the Empress and the Page of Pentacles, so, you know. So then, what else do I have here? Well, something happened to this person during this process, because what we've ended up with here is this person in the Ten of Swords. That's not the end of the relationship. Something occurred to this person, or something happened to this person that their former person warned them about, because we have this I'm not listening card because it's the Queen of Cups who was giving these messages like, hey, this is gonna happen if you keep doing this. Well, the thing happened. But now everything's over and this person is now like mentally imprisoned or like stuck. So that's what went on here. But like I said, like they would be stuck, oddly, by the truth. Because they would then have been like, oh, this person I used to deal with actually was right about something. It did happen to me. What is this Ten of Swords? Well, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. Something that put him through it. We have combat here. Well, it looks like they've healed from it. Yeah, whatever that Ten of Swords was, the Star, Eight of Wands, Six of Wands. Now, I will try one more time to see if I can get anything about that. Should I pry? No. Seven of Wands. I should not pry, because here's the thing. If you know this message is for you, you already know what you told that person. You're already aware. Everything you told that person, it happened to that person just as you said. So I don't need to delve into it. Also, what I see here in the cards with this forgiveness, thoughts, King of Cups, Star, Eight of Wands, Six of Wands, is that this person has actually self-reflected and done some healing here. So we always give credit where it's due, and I did not see within the shenanigans, right? I'm not saying that this person was kind when they left. I'm not saying they did things maturely, whatever, you would know. I did not see this person in any sort of infidelity. I did see them leave to pursue other options, but I do not believe in this case this person violated the relationship, at least physically like that. So if you know you have absolute proof that somebody was in infidelity with you, this is likely not your read. I'm not seeing that. Was this person, they're saying no, but it's like there was like bad boundary stuff. Okay, so likely entertaining people who they shouldn't have entertained, like for their own ego, maybe running their mouth about y'all's private business and stuff like that. But did they actually cheat? No, they did not. This person likely would have ended the relationship, or you ended the relationship before anything like that occurred. But it seems like it was kind of like the Empress pushing the issue and this person going, fuck it, I can deal with other people who make me feel better about myself. I don't have to deal with this shit. That's what seems like the devil energy to me. That, which no, that's not great at all, but I'm just saying on the scale of where is your, because this I'm seeing forgiveness, all right? We're talking about like people's limits, okay? And my personal, like if somebody cheat, like get the fuck out. Like no, like I'm not even gonna bother working on it. It's done, it's over, toodaloo. The only way that I would ever even like remotely consider anything like that, working through something like infidelity, if it was literally like a hardcore marriage where there was like not even a business in common, you can still divorce and move on and work together as business partners, there would have had to have been like something like kids involved. If there are kids involved and someone has done like actual like work, the partner who was unfaithful or whatever, I could see and encourage someone who is in that position to maybe open up to some work with that partner. Y'all don't have kids? Fuck them. That's me, okay? That didn't come from God or anything. That's me. And what I'm saying here is that potentially, depending how much of an asshat this person was and how much work they've done on their own, there is potential for reconciliation here, if you are open to it. Because like I said, even when I was getting the conflict between partners, I wasn't picking up on like super duper nasty stuff until it came to this other person just like, oh, I'm gonna go do my own, like that. Like that was nasty, but it didn't feel like a, when it was just y'all two, even if y'all were coming more from places of immaturity, it wasn't giving toxic energy. It wasn't giving abuse, like it just was not giving that. It was giving more like, these people have a communication issue. Growing up and some therapy would probably have worked it out. 10 of Coins, this person might have become the King of Pentacles. Oh no. Well, I mean, I don't know. They might be in a better place financially now, I'm not sure. What this person is doing, we have this 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, coupled with the 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 4 of Swords. What this person is looking back in their kind of beat up place right now, they're looking back and going, oh, I had this back then. If I would have made the choice to grow with this person, to make this person part of my mission, to not completely shut them out, to not make these sort of choices that I made, I actually had this then, and they were willing to grow into me. And now I don't have that. And I've got this 4 of Swords here. I do not know that this person, because this Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, this is striking me as the Empress energy. Yeah, like, I'm just thinking this person, if they still have some sort of access to you or can see you or y'all have any friends in common, they're just aware that you are kind of out there doing great, looking great, very booked and busy. Like, it's just, it seems like you either had the Empress energy in you at the time and were already on your way there and you just fully developed into that. And now maybe you're single, maybe you're dating, I don't know, but this person's kind of looking back and going, oh shit. And now I don't know that that is available to me. 3 of Wands, Hierophant, well, this person wants to reestablish some sort of commitment here. Yeah, what this person is thinking about, because we have thoughts right now, right? They're like, I want to come in, 3 of Wands, Hierophant, 10 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I want to reestablish some sort of commitment and show that I'm willing to work here long term. It seems like this person will come in. How would this person be contacting the collective? It would be through your social network, your community, something like that. Maybe some possible strategery here. This person might have to be strategic. All right, this Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to, that's a stable commitment with their former partner. High Priestess. High Priestess, Judgment. This is High Priestess, Judgment, Ace of Swords. Oh, the person who I didn't, because we have this High Priestess, 2 of Swords. This person who I didn't listen to, but when I was just seeing this, right? High Priestess, Judgment, Ace of Swords. My former person, because the Six of Cups is under here. My former person who is fucking right about fucking everything. And I didn't listen or I didn't see it at the time. So you're sitting there, High Priestess, Judgment, Ace of Swords. I am right. I was right then. I knew I was right. And I continue to be right. And I drink and I know things. Okay? Emperor! Hey! Now, that could be this person's commitment to being the Emperor. Can we get this person's, like, energetic status as of now, in general? Well, they're just thinking. I kind of meant, well, let's see. I'm going to pull from this deck. I kind of meant as a king or something like that. Well, it's giving, because we have king, well, they told me they're at the King of Cups, duh. So we have Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles. All that means is that they're reiterating the suit. And Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I mean, they don't have nothing. And I mean, in their minds, at least, they are committed to becoming the Emperor. Y'all were already the Empress and you can, like, or you had that potential or whatever, you continue to grow. I don't know how far off this person is from you. So whatever, okay, this person, no matter what status they're in as this King of Cups, what I see here is someone being forthright, honest. I don't see any deception on this, like, I want to either recommit or I want to commit in a more mature way than I did in the past. I'm willing to put in the work here. That all seems very honest to me. This person is coming off as very straightforward. So I see no shenanigans. Is this someone for whom it would be in the collective's best interest to entertain? If you chose, I'm seeing positive things here. It would be long-term work, okay? Like 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. That's all solid and it's all positive. It's just that this this person's coming in as a quadrillionaire and now you're going to live in a mansion and no, it's just, this is very, people just grew up. People just grew up. They learned from experience, painful experience, and now they are hoping to commit in a way that they, I'm even saying should have before. That's not correct. This person, just flat out, this person couldn't see, but they just couldn't, they were not in a position to see, they just weren't. And so I guarantee you, this person likely thought they were making the best choices at the time for themselves, because there was a lot of selfish energy back there. Like I said, not a total horrific shitbird, but yes, very selfish. Not thinking, not listening. Oh no, I've got it. No, they didn't. But like I said, this is very run-of-the-mill. This person is seriously, the Emperor is out again here. They are not the emperor now with this Two of Swords. They are not that now, but they are willing to fight for that status. With this Three of Pentacles, the Star, they are very committed to healing the situation, whatever it was that went down with you. And it looks like the money thing, at least, is maybe not as big of a deal as it was before. Six of Swords, we got the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, or this person would be better able to communicate about their issues around money, because I don't know that they would have understood how to communicate about that effectively in the past. Or how they might not have even understood how that affected them, really. Maybe they weren't putting two and two together. Yeah, I just think what this Six of Swords is implying, because I have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. If you so chose to work with this person, you both could successfully move on from whatever issues you had with Knight of Wands, communication, Four of Pentacles, financial, Five of Cups, emotional. If you so chose with this person, you both could successfully move on from these problems that y'all had together, and you would not have them going forward. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords. That's likely like peace. Yeah, this is some sort of like peace. The Chariot, like financial peace. Like it's like those issues are put to bed. The Chariot, the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands. That's very, if you worked with this person, Judgment. If you worked with this person, you could go on to have some sort of likely very successful partnership together, because especially with this Lovers, Eight of Wands, that is working, that's like both of y'all's energy, it's on the same track, it's together. That's also potentially, if you are people who want children, you will perhaps be very fertile. So if you do not want children, be taking some precautions there, all right? Because that could just mean like y'all, when y'all are working on all of this stuff, y'all are going to, I'm feeling it. Y'all are going to be reestablishing some like bedtime chemistry fairly quickly, if that's what you want to do. But it's looking like that's kind of the final product of whatever's going on over here. So that wouldn't be happening right away, but I'm just saying, obviously people's intimate lives are a very important component of long-term relationships. It looks like y'all would also have very, very wonderful physical chemistry. But that's also demonstrating to me that you are just far more aligned than you were in the past. You are closer to each other's match than you were in the past. And it seems like whatever happened, it is potentially work throughable if you want to do that, okay? But of course, you don't have to. I'm just giving the honest messages about the past people who it seems like there is a real shot with. Because of course, there are some past. People do grow up. People do change. All right? And we have a special treat today. Like I do have Jesus. We're going to get our Jesus on it, all right? We're going to get our Jesus. And we're going to do one more thing before we go this time, all right? Because, you know, I do love Jesus, but I thought to myself, you know, we might need a higher authority here. A higher authority than Jesus. So we get our advice from Jesus, but we close out with the highest authority that there is. I have prayed for you that your faith may not fail. If you know you prayed for this person, like, what I mean is, you, like, your attitude towards this person, even after the relationship was over, like, you would have actually had a pretty mature response to this and being like, yeah, this sucks. I would have preferred it to work this way. However, all beings are free beings. I cannot stand in someone's way. And so despite us not being together, I hope for the best for this person. And I hope they are able to work through what I believe is this person's issues or, you know, toxic traits, whatever. I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls. That was you, or y'all, if you are the Empress character, that's y'all in the past. That's also this person now. They are, like, you, depending on how you remember this person, they are likely a much softer place to land than you remember. All right, I'm ending with that one because that's good. So what we also have from Jesus here is, nothing shall by any means hurt you. This person, in no way, if you decide to open up to them, if this read is hitting for you, this person is not here to repeat cycles with you. This person is not here to try to screw you over or whatever, all right? And like I always say, the way you test that, if you are open to someone from the past and working with them, and they weren't the best in the past, you give it time and you watch what they do. If they're being serious, they will be consistent and committed, and they're not going to be going back and forth, okay? That's how you look at that. But nothing shall by any means hurt you. This last one. Your faith has saved you. Go in peace. Your continued support of this person, likely through your own positivity, looking at them as a whole human being, and frankly just letting them go to do whatever it is that they wanted to do with their life, and your love coming from that sort of place of that person does not belong to me, and they have a right to go and become the person who they feel they need to be without me. And also that likely you would have wished for this person to have the best life possible with or without you. And that they became that. Whatever the highest version of themselves looked like to them, because you did all of that, your faith has saved you. Go in peace, regardless if you are working with this person or not. So there's our Jesus, but like I said, we will close with the highest authority. That highest authority, of course, being Bob Ross. All hail the word of Bob. Praise be to Bob, who is good all the time. Bob says, every day is a good day when you paint. Every day is a good day when you create something. Every day is a good day when you get out there and be yourself. Every day is a good day when you're showing your true colors and adding them to the great landscape of the world. All hail God, praise be to God, who is right and correct all the time. Amen. And so, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, I am, of course, your GM, your eternal game master for this, the game of life. I am also the greatest magician of the age and perhaps the greatest magician of all time. And together, you and I will perform the greatest magic trick of all time. We will reverse the polarities of the world, make America great for once, fly this boat to the moon somehow, shift our world onto the mega happy timeline, leaving it perhaps a much better place than perhaps it ever has been before, because we are, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, crawling on the planet's face, some insects called the human race, lost in time and lost in space and meaning.